This sports segment of the Suburban Radio Hour is brought to you by the Montreal Alliance. Get your tickets to professional basketball now at alliancemontreal.ca.
And welcome back, Montreal, to Suburban Radio Hour. Darryl Wiseman, editor of the Suburban. And it's time for my dear friend and colleague, Mark Ledbetter, sports editor. And Mark, you've got an interview with Ahmed Hill of the Montreal Alliance.
Yep. Ahmed Hill, who is back for his second season with the Montreal Alliance in the Canadian Elite Basketball League. And he's off to a great start again, draining some baskets. Ahmed, it's great to have you here, and thanks for joining me.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
So year two back with the Alliance. Now, when the GM, Joel Anthony, approached about coming back, was that a pretty easy decision after last year?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I like the organization, the players. And then just having a championship weekend in Montreal, I think that's pretty much what sold me for sure. But definitely was the fan, the atmosphere, and like just the family organization of it, family for
Well, what's it like hitting the hardwood at the Verdun Auditorium with the fans that are there? It's got to be very explosive.
Yeah, no, they show a lot of support. They cheer us on crazy. I love the courtside action. It brings the fans like more into the game. So I love the feel for it for sure. And
you're having a good year. Home opener, you got to become the first CEBL player to breach the 1,000 point level in regular season play. You got to do that. I think your daughter was in the stands at that game, and it was her birthday. So was that a little bit of a present? It felt good doing it then?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, she enjoyed it. She loved coming to the games, seeing the mascot. That's her favorite. So it was just good to have her here, seeing her coming back from overseas. So it was good.
Now, the roster's a little bit different than last year. So is the chemistry starting to come together? I know that you guys are pouring in some points each game, and the record could be even a little bit better. There were a couple of heartbreakers, but how's the chemistry with the players?
No, it's getting better. It's growing. Everybody kind of buying in to what we have. I think we kind of showed it last game of what we can do. So, we just want to keep it going, come out here on this road trip and try to get all 3 wins, trying to get a clean sweep and just trying to get our season going the way we want it to. All the coaching staff is officially here, all the players. So, we just trying to build every day, trying to get better.
But it's also important to peak at the right time because, as you mentioned earlier, championship weekend. I think that's something that the players, but also the fans should be looking forward to because it's a lot more than just basketball on the court. There's going to be a lot going on that weekend.
Yeah, definitely a lot of things going on just for different players with their situations and things going on. But definitely with championship weekend, it's the weekend for sure to click.
That's going to be the second weekend of August, I think the 9th and 10th, but it's going to be something to look forward to. Now, also, are you getting to enjoy the city? It's your second summer here. I know you were looking for the best poutine in Montreal. How's that going?
It's going good. I tried out a couple of food places. Still, making my way to see a lot of different things, but it's going pretty good. Being in this season and the CBL, you play a lot of games quick. And you got a lot of turnarounds, maybe different cities, same city, but you just got to, find time to move around and try different things out.
No, also, I think you got to find time too, because off the court, the fans should be interested in this. You're working on your brand, and you got a few things going, a couple irons in the fire. You want to tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, I got my brand going. I also got a collab. I got 2 brands really. I got a Hollywood Hill t-shirt. Montreal gave me the name, so I felt like it was only right to drop my first Hollywood Hill t-shirt. It's a basketball t-shirt that I designed front and back, and I will have it this week coming up on this road trip, and I'll have some in Montreal when I get back for the fans. But definitely some good things coming from me, my side, later on this week, this month. So
Do you have an XL in that?
Oh yeah, I got you for sure. I got you. I got you the drip. I got you.
Well, listen, I appreciate you taking the time. I wish you nothing but success. Let's go for a triple-double on the road trip each game. How's that sound?
Yeah, I like that right there. That's what I'm aiming.
Just keep hitting the baskets. That's the main thing. And we'll see you guys when you get back to the Verdun Auditorium, because I know it's always a great place and a lot of electricity.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Can't wait to be back in Montreal.
That was terrific, Mark. And you'll pardon me for this. You got to explain to me again. The Alliance is what league and the Tundra is what league?
The Alliance is the Canadian Elite Basketball League. Basically, all Canadian teams. They play spring ball. The Tundra, they play in the Basketball League, and they're Canadian and American teams. Similar style. It's just a different season. So it gives fans a great opportunity to see basketball.
Now, we also have a women's basketball team in Montreal, don't we?
No.
No, we don't?
No. We're going to have a women's soccer team in the league, in the new Northern League that started, professional women's soccer.
But we are not going to get back a baseball team. Ever.
You never know. Expansion. Expansion will happen eventually.
Hope springs eternal.
That's right. And I hope that we don't foul it up.
Well, great interview. And I know you're going to love this, but a fruit crushed. You have to understand, Montreal. Mark, one of Mark's great joys and talents is puns. So I'm feeding him a line that he fed me a hint to. So a fruit crushed what, Mark?
No, the Orange Crush for Saint Laurent, which is their team name, the Orange Crush.
As I said, a fruit
crush. Yeah, I find it appealing because it's an orange crush. But
how do you peel an orange? You personally, with your fingers or with a knife?
Top.
Yes.
Peel it down
with a knife.
Yes.
You don't just go into it.
No.
You don't want to get your hands into all that
and that stickiness.
No.
But the 9U Saint Laurent Orange Crush, they turned a timely triple play, which is a rarity too to have that, and that shut down the Lakeshore Lynx in the home half of the first inning. That limited the Lynx to just 2 runs.